This is the story of the player who lost his vegetables. Zombie loved to rest peacefully whilst no one was playing. Sitting on a stair one day, he was surprised when suddenly a magma cube hopped close by. Now, this may well seem strange, but when Zombie overheard Magma Cube whisper to no one in particular, "The player has lost his vegetables," well, he began to wonder. Presently, the moon appeared from behind a cloud, and there, searching through the grass, was Player. In the stream that flowed by the grass, a squid. And sitting beneath leaves of a tree, a bee. Ostensibly motionless, the player was trembling with his hoe out. For without his vegetables, he was completely starving. Where were his vegetables? Could someone have stolen them? Had he just traded them? What was he to do? B wanted to help, and thinking he had the answer, began, "You probably ate them, knowing they were a carrot." "No," interrupted Zombie, who was dumb. "I have been standing, sitting, surveying. How could an intelligent player make such a silly mistake?" But all this time, Zombie had been sitting on the stair, growling. Magma Cube were up and out at this sort of talk. She thought herself far superior in her shape and size than the others. She was a rectangle. She a cube. She had the answer. "Player, you must go in search of the Ender Dragon." But then she realized that Player was completely helpless without his vegetables. And so, Magma Cube loudly proclaimed, "I can't send Player in search of anything." "You can, Macube, you can!" shouted Squid. "You can send him with Zombie." But Zombie had burned alive. A squid swam too much to be stopped by so small a problem. There's much food in the sea. But alas, the trip was much too big to go on Hunger Bars 3. All this time, it had been quite plain to Player that the creatures knew nothing about vegetables. And as for all their tempting ideas, well, Player didn't care. The lost vegetables he'd replant right there. And after all, Player had flesh to spare on a chair. The chair.